Let's see, 7:03 p.m. on Monday, April 6th, 2026. I'm at the entrance to St. Charles Cemetery. That was unnecessarily loud for fun. I like to teach people to drive safely. So one of the safest places I've found across different states to teach people how to drive in different weather and on different terrain is cemeteries. This is a road to a cemetery. There's the cemetery itself. The cemetery is fenced in. There was another part further back where I did find like an entrance gate, but it's sealed shut. Like it's like electrical taped shut or something. But apparently I can actually drive into this part. So let's see, what does this sign say? St. Charles Cemetery, welcome. Hours are 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. You may drive into the cemetery to visit a grave, but not to park and hike. Hikers' cars may be towed, especially if still present after hours. Thank you for not parking within the cemetery for hiking or other recreational purposes. So this is one of the places that I had actually considered sleeping at night, but now that I know that no, they lock the doors and could potentially tow my car with me inside of it if I don't wake up, I guess I'll not do that. This is a very muddy dirt road. I was focusing my eyes on the road as I drove through that patch of mud that I don't know if I got it on the camera or not. But so this is like a good place to teach someone how to drive in a like muddy dirt road type situation with minimal risk of actually getting hurt or lost somewhere. You can see the road turns that way. You can go forward, or we could go into, that's a significant rut of mud. So I'm just gonna keep going forward and follow the sign to the exit, because I wasn't visiting a specific grave, but hey, there's Dr. Powers, Rogers, I don't know how, Barry, Smith. I just know people with these names, and now I'm worried that I'm killing them by saying their names out loud while in a cemetery. See how ridiculous some of my paranoid beliefs can be? Because that's a paranoid belief. That's a superstitious paranoid belief that some people actually do believe is true because of things like the butterfly effect. If you know what the butterfly effect is, that's why superstitious people believe in their superstitions, because there's like kind of some scientific merit to the concepts of like the power of positive thinking, the power of prayer, the rule of three, the energy you put into something you get back, all that. So, if you don't want to constantly be focusing on veering off into the road and crashing into that tree. It's interesting the way the dirt's piled up there. Looks like maybe somebody piled it up that way so that it would soften the blow of crashing into that tree. Just a guess as to why that's there. So, yep. Driving nice and safely. There's the cemetery that was taped shut, so I can't go in there. I wonder why. Like, there's obviously a reason why this part of the cemetery is closed. And also, so I can't park in the cemetery at night to go hiking, but can I park in this perfectly good parking lot next to the cemetery and go hiking? I just like cemeteries. There's a lot of trash in those woods that could be picked up. Just that I can see from here. How dangerous is the drop-off that I can only kind of see from here through the trees? Because, yeah, there's mountains in them. There's a valley in between. The camera does not do justice to the beauty of actually going outside and looking at things. Like, I can recognize that skinny white tree is a birch tree, and its bark is really good for kindling, for starting fires. Don't actually know how well the wood itself burns, but the bark is really good for kindling. I learned that in the woods in Maine. At least I'm pretty sure that's... And there was a white birch tree in our yard growing up, next to the Mary in the bathtub. With all the little broken angels around her. Just whatever.